Well, I think, first of all, we're trying to bring attention to the vast quantities of federal data that exist. We're looking to find ways of extracting greater value from those data sets by sharing them with the public, with businesses, with nonprofits, hoping that they'll find a way of doing things with the data that we're not planning on doing with the data. And so this is our first really big foray into a hackathon, and already we think it's the biggest hackathon of all time in Canada, so Code 2.0 is going to be a challenge. Thirdly, we're just trying to also find a way of perfecting the data itself. So there's a lot of things around the way that we deliver the data that can be improved, and we're getting tons of feedback already from the participants.
In terms of a developer standpoint, I really didn't realize that all of this data was available, and it kind of surprises me that it's all publicly available and in formats that we can easily parse.
By collaborating with people like us who enjoy trying to solve problems with big data and everything that's coming out, they empower us to use data that should be accessible in the first place to anyone, and we find a way to empower consumers to be able to benefit from it. We try to build something that's practical, useful, and that actually solves problems.
The information that we have is very useful. There's infinite ways that we can use this information. I'm sure that with all these creative minds here, there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to come up with something that's going to be amazing and that's going to benefit everyone.
I think that's what it really comes down to is what kind of story can you tell with the data, and let's liven the data. Let it not just be numbers and little cells, but let it tell you a story. And I think that's also what we're trying to do here.
From a consumer standpoint, we're really helping because there aren't any apps on the market that use this data, really. There's just a huge amount of data and no one's using it, and taxpayers aren't actually benefiting from it. So hopefully we can help fix that situation.
This is the first time I've been exposed to the open data thing that the government's doing, and when I saw this, I just realized this could be so helpful. I can make something that actually change people's life day to day.
This basically just enables, empowers developers to create applications, but at the same time it creates a tighter feedback loop because now consumers can get in the flow as well, give feedback, and having a community where that can be driven faster.
And I think for sure someone in this room or someone in the country who's participating right now, either individually from one app or collectively, creating this body of work that represents not only what young people in this country are capable of, but also presenting back, this is reflecting our country and the data generated by this country and reflecting it back. This is what we're all about. These are our experiences, and these are the stories we can tell.
It is so exciting that you are seeing the value of open data, the value of the data sets that are online at data.gc.ca for everyone to use. And I think you will learn, and Canadians will learn, that there is such a massive amount of improvement that can be had by coders getting in there, rolling up their sleeves a little bit, and coming up with something that's going to be valuable to Canadians. So that's an advance thank you for participating, and I know we're going to have some exciting results out of this.